What's up, dudes? Gals, what's happening? All right, so I did tell you that I would make a quick video about my rifle for my truck. This is my official truck gun. Um, this is what I use. Um, it's my preferred weapon of choice for my truck. I do not do shotguns. I stick to AR-15 platforms strictly. I'm I've been training with these things for years. So this is my pride and joy for my truck. It's a very light weapon. I don't have a lot going on here. I don't have any night vision capabilities with this thing other than the light. I could put a laser on it, but this is just my truck gun. The reason I do have it suppressed with the Huxworks is because I'm not just going to go for my ears and put them on when I'm reacting to a situation, right? And you guys, part of the reason I'm doing this is, I've always preached about safety, okay? And you men are going to be the ones carrying these things. And you're going to need to carry these in your trucks, in your cars. It's just going to have to be accessible, man. If you cannot carry an AR-15 platform rifle, check with your local laws and figure out what you can do and what you can't do. But we do a lot of training, right? And right now is just another wake-up call for me, for you, and everyone else watching this, and everyone in the country, that shit can happen right like that. So I'm just gonna say two quick things: alcohol and phones. Situational awareness should be your top priority wherever you're going. I do not recommend being around crowds. And what happened at 3 a.m. in New Orleans is just another good example of what can just shit can go south real quick. It goes sideways faster than you can blink an eye, man. And I hate to say it, you guys, dude, I don't want it to happen either, man. But shit is going to get real sideways here. We've been too comfortable in the United States. We've been bombing the world, screwing the world over, creating enemies in every freaking single country you can possibly imagine, right? So we, the people, pay for it. Government screws everything up and we end up paying for it, okay? So if you can have one of these in your car, your truck, I highly recommend it. Okay, that's it. Men, gear up, do what you got to do. It's time to hammer down and get aggressive with your training, your situational awareness, martial arts, firearms training, and cardio, and get on the pull-up bar, man. What are you waiting for, dude? You waiting to get killed? Just make no sense to me, dude. As men, we're supposed to train and work hard, and most men aren't. They're addicted to some stupid football game and beer and alcohol and whatever you might want to call it. They're stuck on their stupid phones, making videos of themselves lifting weights, and I'm doing pull-ups. Look at me, dude. I don't do that. I don't agree with it. I can't stand it. It's narcissistic to me, and I'm not living like that. So all you dudes who want to go film yourself and act like a jackass, go ahead. And there's a lot of dudes on the internet doing that. If you want to follow them, you can bail from my channel. That's not what we do here. We're men, and we're supposed to act like men, not take videos of ourselves doing push-ups and lifting kettlebells, If you're going to teach somebody something, teach them how to set up one of these and how to use one of these and to fight. This right here is some power. Okay. All right. Like I said, check with your local laws. All right. So this is my AR-15 platform rifle. I got a Huxworks suppressor. This is a really nice suppressor. It's reverse thread, so all you got to do is just, that's it, and it's nice. It's not going to unscrew as you're shooting. You can keep it real loose. I do, but like I said, dude, it's not going to come loose when you shoot it. It's reverse thread. Okay, my vertical grip is a BCM vertical grip. It's real good, nice stability for me. I've got a jacked up wrist, and so I kind of need that. It's hard for me to grip a rifle like that. It just kills my wrist. So from punching all these years, I got a jacked up wrist. It is what it is, but that works best for me for also good stabilization. Okay, I can hold that thing right into my shoulder, no problems. Okay, all right, Inforce weapon light. Okay, it's a really good quality, I think, in my opinion. Truck gun light. Would I use this for night vision? If I had to, it'd be my second choice, or maybe my third choice. 500 lumens or 1,000, I'm not exactly sure, but it's, it's pretty bright. It doesn't do justice right here, but in the dark, low light, it works real well. Okay, I got a Blue Force Gear sling. It's not the best sling in the world, but it works for me. I've got them on about 3 or 4 of my rifles, and like I said, they work great. There's a lot of different slings out there you can get. Sierra Tac makes a good one. This is Blue Force Gear. If you're not looking to get crazy into this, Blue Force Gear is going to work just fine. I'd stay away from Magpul and any 1-point sling. They're garbage. My optic, I got an Aimpoint T1. This is an older Aimpoint Micro. So I think I bought it back in 2013, so it's kind of old. This rifle right here is not my first rifle. It's the second rifle that I actually bought with my hard-earned money. This is the old school LaRue rail. This is actually the EAG model that Pat Roberts had going with Bravo Company USA, and I liked it, and so I kept it. And I'm still using it, man. It's over 13 years old. It's great rail and super lightweight. Obviously 30 round PMags, some green tips. Ammunition wise, I'm probably gonna run in my truck gun either green tips or 77 grain hollow points, maybe 69 grain hollow points. Super effective. Sometimes I'll load one green tip and then I'll back it up with a hollow point. So that way you've got a couple options. Not that you're going to be thinking about that, but they're not all going to go through walls. Green tips will go through walls, especially these light armor piercing rounds. They'll penetrate walls and go through glass, cars, whatever. You'll have some deviation on the green tips, but you'll have even more deviation on your hollow points. So that's just something to think about. All right. So upper is Bravo Company USA. Lower is an Anderson Manufacturing lower. It's just your standard lower. I got backup iron sights just right here on the rear. Some Troys. I paint my rifles. So I painted this. I think Cerakote's a waste of money, but that's me. If you want to get your rifle Cerakoted, have at it. But I like to have the option of changing color on my rifle whenever I want. So that's me. This is just a standard Magpul stock. It's your MOE model. It's got 6 different positions. I can run CQB real tight in, or if I'm doing a little bit more distance, I can bring it out and, take a shot like that. So I mean, that's pretty much about it, you guys. Uh, I cannot recommend you guys. The more and more that this stuff happens, you guys, we keep hearing that there's going to be something way worse than a 9/11. I kind of believe what's going on right now. You know, it's not going to end well. And wherever you're at, honestly, I would avoid crowds. I'd avoid alcohol. It's the worst thing in the world, man. Look at those poor people, 15 dead out 3 a.m. drinking alcohol. And, God bless them and their families. I pray that they all made it to heaven. Maybe not. I don't know, man. We're not going to know. So situational awareness. How the hell are you going to have situational awareness if you're drinking alcohol and staring at your phone, man? You know where people need to be? They need to be up on this bar doing pull-ups and then back it up with push-ups and sit-ups. And, use the bands. Work out with your bands. You got an assault bike there. Get on the assault bike. What are you doing drinking at 3 a.m, man? I pray for their souls. I'm not blaming them. I'm not hating on them. Just saying, this is not the time to be drinking alcohol in 2025, man. We got to hammer down and really start getting used to the fact that nowhere's safe, dude. Where? Name it, man. You think your little town is safe? It's not going to be safe much longer. So get yourself one of these. Bravo Company, USA. If you can't afford a Bravo Company, get you can get a PSA model. Palmetto State Armory makes a decent $500, $600 rifle you can get. Obviously, your optic is going to cost a lot more. So here's a quick price breakdown. I paid about $25 for the stock. The grip here, $20. Magazines are about $12 average. An aim point, which I highly recommend. I don't like EOTechs. Some guys love EOTechs. Fine, whatever. I'm an aim point guy. I'll just never run anything else. I just love them. They work for me. I can throw a rifle on the ground. I can beat it against the wall. It's going to hold you're going to hold a 0. So this is about $600. The upper Bravo Company USA is about $850. The Enforce Light is about $150, $175. Your vertical grip, $20. Huxworks suppressor, about $850, $900. And plus, those of you guys who don't have a federal firearms license, that sucks for you, not being a jerk. But I can buy whatever I want and do whatever I want. And yeah, so you guys are going to have to, unfortunately, fill out a lot of paperwork, but it's worth it. The tax stamp is definitely worth it. And I know that the lead time right now is probably about a month to 2 months for a suppressor. I highly recommend a suppressor for your truck gun. The last thing you want to do is, if you can help it, is blow your eardrums out. Shooting one of these, I have shot this thing without a suppressor. We were in a night vision class, and my ears were up on my helmet, and I didn't put my ears down, and I shot this thing, and it had a battle comp flash hider on it when I shot it, and my eardrums freaking blew out. They blew out on me, and my ears haven't been the same since. So I highly recommend these things. If you can have them in your state, that's great. But other than that, you guys, this rifle setup right here, you're probably looking at around 14, a little over $2,400. You don't have to get this kind of rifle. You can, like I said, you can get a PSA model with a cheap red dot for maybe under $1,000. Is it worth it? Yes. I would just suck it up, save up, whatever you got to do to get this thing, and just get it. Your family's counting on you, men. It's time. It's really time, you guys. Federal government's not coming for you. State, local police, they're not coming for you, dude. Police aren't coming. They're going to be late. Luckily, there were some cops who saved lives in that terrorist attack just this morning at 3 a.m. in New Orleans. So, wouldn't it be nice if we could just put the threat down and not have them kill anybody? That would send a big warning to anybody who's attempting to do anything. So listen, stay away from crowds, man. I'm not going anywhere near them. I never go anywhere near them. And so I'm not even going to trip on that. I'm going to work even harder at training with my boys. Work on selling more ammo. Ammo sales have already been picking up just as a result of what happened. And these things are going to keep going. You guys mark my words. They're going to keep going. So it's time to gear up, man. Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, firearms training. It's time. Like, if you can't afford all that stuff, maybe meet people who do the stuff, and maybe you can find someone good enough to teach you the fundamentals, and that way you can become a pro at the fundamentals. If you can become a pro at just the fundamentals of this stuff, you can be very dangerous. So, but if you can afford a gym, I'd get in the gym, start sparring, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, just get it done. Firearms training, if you know any ex-military or military, dude, ask them to take you out and train. If you guys have any questions, ask me in the comments, dude. I always check. I love responding to you guys. And I hope to hear from you. I hope you're going to make a change. This is no messing around anymore, dude. I'm telling you, it's not going to be pretty. So do what you can. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching the whole video. I really appreciate it. So like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And I hope you guys are out there and staying dangerous. I don't tell people to stay safe. I tell them to stay hard and stay dangerous. You know, with those two things comes being safe, and you're able to protect everybody else around you and yourself. And that's it, man. That's all I got. So anyways, take care, and I'll be talking to you later.